Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to another video. Please, if you haven't watched the prior pre-market analysis videos, I'll link it to this video right here so that you can follow through to the detailed version of the analysis. So first, let's go over yesterday's trade, yesterday's New York's trade, and today's London trade. So yesterday, I first took a buy, and I ended up taking two sells, and the last sell hits TP. So why did I take the buy? Because price gave the impulse into this demand, this 1 hour demand right here. And again, price has created a sell side liquidity. So my idea behind the buy was price will probably retrace into the sell side liquidity to then grab the sell volume. Okay. So I took the buy, hit my stop loss got hit, and I took the sells when price found new supplies in here. So I took a sell here, I got stopped out, and I took this last sell, and this last sell hit TP. So I made a 1 RR on this position right here. Okay. And also today's trade, price gave the impulse back into this H4, H1 supply. And again, I took two losses, and the third entry went to TP. So in all, I made 2 RR on them, but when I subtract the commissions, I was sitting around a 1 RR. So yes, that's the trade I took yesterday and this morning. So what's actually going on with EURUSD? Price has retraced into this H1 supply in confluence with this H4 supply. So the high probability thing for EURUSD to do today will be to give an impulse into this demand, and maybe this demand will give an impulse back to find supply, and then the sell side, the sell volume will continue. Or this demand will get invalidated for price to find a new demand. And that new demand will be this 1 hour demand right here. Okay. So this has been invalidated. This has also been touched. This H4 has also been touched. So right now, this is the only supply on the H1 that price can give an impulse to decide if the sell side momentum will continue. Okay, overall, EURUSD is still bearish. So when we go to XAUUSD, on XAUUSD, yesterday price used this demand to break this supply to trace into the H4 supply. Okay, so now this one has been invalidated, and now price has created a supply in confluence with the H4 supply. So it's highly likely that price will find volume from here to continue the trend, to find a demand, for the demand to then decide what price will actually do. Or this supply will get invalidated for price to then find this daily supply right here. All right. Still overall, XAUUSD is bearish. Okay, we haven't invalidated the sell side liquidity yet. So yes, sell side volume of momentum can come anytime from now. Okay, unless this supply here gets invalidated. All right. So yes, XAUUSD still bearish. We need momentum from here, volume from here to continue on the sell side volume. And also on BTCUSD, this is perfect. On BTCUSD, we still haven't validated the overall bearish trend yet, but we've validated the inner bearish trend. Okay, so right now we've created a buy side liquidity inside the overall bearish trend. All right, so now it's either BTCUSD is coming to look for this supply right here. This has been invalidated. This has been invalidated, and also this. Okay, so BTCUSD is either coming to look for this supply right here. When it finds this supply, It's either the supply will give a move to find a demand for the demand to decide if the bullish momentum or the bullish trend will continue. When we look at the 4-hour time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, the next supply is the supply right here. Okay, so this 1-hour supply has to be invalidated before this 4-hour supply gets touched. So BTCUSD is currently or has currently created an inner buy side liquidity. So it's either when we find the supply, price will break it to find this H4 supply, give a move to a demand to then decide if the bullish move will continue. So BTCUSD is still bearish, but has created an inner buy side liquidity. XAUUSD still bearish, has created a new sell side liquidity, which is this supply right here. If the supply gets invalidated, then this bearish move has been invalidated, and overall a sell side liquidity will then be created. So yes, either we find volume from here to continue the move to a demand for the demand to decide, or we invalidate the supply. With EURUSD, price has found these supplies, and it's either these supplies get invalidated or these supplies give a move to a demand for the demand to decide if the bearish move is going to continue or not. So today there's news. Let me show you. There's high impact news at 12:30 for USD. Okay, this is going to bring a lot of volume into the market. So before 12:30, I'll analyze the market to see if I'll get an entry before the volume kicks in. So yes, I'll be anticipating for this news, likely to follow the news or let it play. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching my video once again. I'll be very happy and very grateful if you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Please forgive me if I don't sound perfect or good. I'm just trying my best to explain everything clearly so that everyone can understand what I'm trying to say. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.